Texas. Not only did they take his life, they took the life of the wrong person. The wrong person. They weren't even looking for Lorenzo. So let's dive into it. Let's talk about this case. There's video out there. You can see this. It's posted on my page as well. Lorenzo leaving that day, just an hour before everything, all this went down. Him leaving his home with his lunch packed, his coffee, loading up his van to go pick up his workers for a 14-hour day of work, just to come home, sit with his wife, sit on the porch, eat the dinner, go to sleep, and start the whole thing over again. And he has done so, according to his son, who gave an interview, for 35 years that he has existed in this country. He has lived in America for 35 years. 35, that's 35 years contributing to taxes, 35 years contributing to the Social Security, 35 years contributing to Medicaid, Medicare, and he cannot benefit from the Social Security. He cannot benefit from the healthcare systems, not healthcare systems, but the Medicaid, Medicare, federal healthcare systems that we have in place. His money was taken through all the work that he's done in this country, but he could never have benefited from that money. Never, because he was not an American citizen, apparently. But they went after the wrong person, and how and why he's been in this country for 35 years and still not an American citizen. Y'all let me know. Why? Well, the system is fucked up, but 35 years, really? But anyway, I digress. 50-year-old plus Latino immigrant to the country, Houston, Texas. His family found out about the incident via a Facebook posting, and his son identified him through his cries as he laid bleeding out on the ground. That's how he was identified by his family. Not only did they pew him in cold blood, had him on the ground, bleeding out, crying and screaming for his life. They stripped Lorenzo of his ID, all his information, all his ID information, and sent him to the hospital as a John Doe. So today, as of today, his family has not even been able to reclaim his body or any of his belongings because they cannot find their father, because the icy folks sent him to the hospital as a John Doe when he had all of his information, all of his papers on him the day of the incident. Then, on top of that, the icy folks and DHS tried to intimidate the eyewitnesses and get them to self-deport so they could not be witness to this case. And they lied and said that Lorenzo Salgado, Lorenzo Salgado, sorry for the mispronunciation of the name. They said that he tried to run them off the road with his vehicle, with his van. And now we have video to prove otherwise, that he was targeted, that there was an icy individual who actually was running alongside the van, actually got on the passenger side of the van and was shooting directly into the van at Lorenzo, even after the van was completely stopped. There was no chase. There was no running off of the road. There was no running into this icy vehicle. There's video proof to verify all of this. And they tried to get the eyewitnesses to intimidate them to self-deport before this information could come out, before these videos could surface. And as of today, as I'm making this video, the family, the wife and the sons, has still not been able to claim the body of their father. I hope to God, not that this would ever bring their father back or undo any of this mess, but I hope to God that this family gets every dime they deserve out of this government. This is insane. And we still don't have any information, and the investigations were shut down in regards to Renee Good, Alex Preddy, and there are others who were kicked out of detention centers into the freezing cold that have died. There's a woman who had mental health issues. She was just kicked out of a facility. She died. Um, and then you have this bullshit. And then they try to lie about their actions. The IC folks tried to lie about Lorenzo coming after them. Then they lied about their actions. And all of this was done, and Lorenzo wasn't even supposed to be the target. They had the wrong guy. This is going to happen more and more because these dumbass imbeciles, these mongrels running around in the streets masked, don't know what the fuck they are doing. They are the dumbest of the dumbest that we have in America, the most illiterate idiots that we have walking the face of the earth are part of this armed private militia for this regime, and it's going to happen again. But right now, I hope to God this family gets every fucking penny that they deserve. Their father is gone, that you can never replace their father, you can never bring back their father. I don't even know if there's any amount of money that could soothe the soul. But be relentless. Do not let these motherfuckers off the hook. And the rest of us need to be doing the same.